So in this problem, we're asked to differentiate the function g of x, which equals the ln of x times the square root of x squared minus 6. So in order to solve this problem, we're going to have to use the chain rule. So what we're going to want to do is take the derivative of our outside with respect to our inside, and then multiply by the derivative of our inside. So if we take the derivative of the ln of x, we know that equals 1 over x. But instead of x, we have x times the square root of x squared minus 6. So that's going to be the first part of our answer. So we say that g prime of x is equal to, actually I'm going to write it up here, g prime of x is equal to 1 over our inside function, so x times the square root of x squared minus 6. And then we got to multiply by the derivative of our inside. So let's go ahead and do that. So the derivative with respect to x of x times square root of x squared minus 6. So what we're going to have to use here is the product rule. So we have two functions. One function is x, the other one is square root of x squared minus 6. And so we got to take the derivative of our first, multiply by our second, plus the derivative of our second times our first. So let's go ahead and do that. So this equals the derivative of our first, which is x, which is just 1, multiplied by the second. So 1 times our second is just going to be x squared minus 6. And then we're going to add it to the derivative of our second times our first. So our first is x, first function. I'm just going to write it like x. And then we got to find the derivative of the square root of x squared minus 6. So to do that, we're going to have to use the power rule. So the square root of x, the derivative of this is, because we can rewrite this x to the 1/2, which is, the derivative of it is 1/2 x to the minus 1/2. But instead of writing it this way, I'm going to rewrite it as 1 over 2 rad x, because they're basically the same thing. And so instead of x, though, we're going to have our function on the inside, which is x squared minus 6. So I'm going to write that right here. So we have multiplied by 1 over 2 rad our inside function, x squared minus 6. It doesn't look as nice. X squared minus 6. Cool. And then we're not done. We have to multiply by the derivative of our inside function because we use the chain rule. So the derivative of x squared minus 6, well, we only have to take the derivative of x squared because the derivative of minus 6 is 0 because it's constant. So the derivative of x squared is just 2x. So we can multiply this as 2x. And so now that we have this, all we got to do is write it up here. So we have 1 over x times the square root of x squared minus 6. So we multiply that by square root of x squared minus 6 plus x times, and then I'm going to combine these two, so rewrite it as 2x over 2 rad x squared minus 6. And yeah, there we go. And so this is going to be the answer. So 1 over x, well, you could simplify this more. We don't have to simplify it. So it's just 1 over x times the square root of x squared minus 6 multiplied by the square root of x squared minus 6 plus x times 2x over 2 square root of x squared minus 6. So yeah, this is going to be the answer.